Lily Comer is a small-town girl with big dreams. Originally from Welch, West Virginia, she was raised in Bluefield, Virginia. As a talented singer, songwriter, and musician, she has taken the music industry by storm. Her unique voice draws comparisons to the legendary Patsy Cline, significantly shaping Lily's powerful country sound. Influenced by icons like Loretta Lynn, Hank Williams Jr., Tammy Wynette, Johnny Cash, and Dolly Parton, Lily Comer is poised for greatness. Thank you for joining me today. Get ready for some good old-fashioned musical entertainment with today's guest, Lily Comer. Lily, thank you so much for coming all the way down here to be on my show today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
So listen, I think that, I'm not sure, it's been so long now how I heard about you, but I think that somebody requested that you be on, and I can't remember who that was. If you guys, if it's one of you all watching, let me know. Send me a message and let me know. But I'm pretty sure I had somebody request, and I can't remember who. I wish I could. Should have done my homework before we started. But yeah, and when I went on your website and listened to your music, your voice is just so beautiful, and I was like, I have to have this girl.
Aww.
And this has been months in the making, you know.
Yes.
I messaged you a while back.
I know.
So
I've been so excited. I've finally quit teaching for summer break and was able to come out here.
Oh, are you a teacher?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yes.
so good. Listen, I always say I have the utmost respect for teachers and nurses.
Aw.
Hands down, two hardest jobs,
Oh, yeah.
and hands down the two most underpaid professions there is. So I really appreciate your work. So
Thank you.
So I want to start out by talking about where you're from. Tell the viewers where you're from.
I'm originally from Welch, West Virginia, but I grew up in Bluefield, Virginia, so about an hour away from Welch, so just a really small town, like a few thousand people there. Really grew up kind of away from everything, just a really small town.
Yeah, it is. So let me tell you this. We have West Virginia in common. I'm originally from Matewan. You know where Matewan
okay.
is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm originally from Matewan, and so of course, and then I moved back in 2011 down to Galax, Virginia. Do you know where that is? It's right below Whitfield. And so I moved down there, and so to get home to see my sister, I called it home, I had to go through Welch and Bluefield and all that. And let me tell you, there's no phone signal there.
No.
No phone signal at all. So that is one of the poorest regions in the whole country, but especially I think it ranks like the poorest little town in the whole state of West Virginia.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
Welch, West Virginia does. How did you manage to, because when I read that you're from Welch, I was like, wow, and now here you are living your dream of being a country singer. Not a lot of people get that opportunity. How did you manage to overcome that? Because there's such the odds for people to fall into that poverty mindset and say, well, you know what, this is how I grew up, this is how it's always going to be. How did you manage to overcome that and move on out of that to chase your dreams?
Yeah, well, I mean, like you said, there's a lot of that in that area, but I was blessed to have really, really great parents that were hardworking and really pushed me and my siblings to do best as we could. So my mom actually pushed me to start taking guitar lessons in this small little music studio where I now teach lessons in Princeton, West Virginia. So I started taking music lessons and just fell in love with and just went after it. So
Well, good. So you actually started, I want to say you're a late bloomer, because a lot of people I interview say, I picked up a microphone at 2 and 3, but you started at age 14.
yeah.
So how did you, your mom coaxed you into it, but did you want to do it? Is it something you had inside you that you were like, I think I'm going to be good at music, I really want to do this?
No, it was really, I was like, I'm not doing this. Did not want to sing in front of anybody. I was fighting her to the nail to it. I did not want to sing for anybody. I did not want to do it, but I just did it, and I guess she knew. Moms always know.
Yeah.
And she knew, so I fell in love with it. And it's been at it ever since.
Yeah. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
22.
22. I thought you
Yeah.
were still pretty young. Yeah, listen, my son's 10 years older than you. I'm like, I'm old enough to be your granny.
Aw.
You know, I'm looking at you, and you remind me a lot of Carrie Underwood. Have you ever heard that?
No.
Like
I've
you
never-
have the facial features of Carrie Underwood. I'm
Aw.
looking at you, I'm like, she kind of looks like Carrie
Thank
Underwood.
you.
So yeah. So I know you sing and you play, but do you write as well?
A little bit. I try. It's just me. I don't have a team of writers or anything, so I try my best. My mama helps me out a little bit, but trying to write a little bit more.
Good.
Yeah.
So do you have what is the say you're like, I need some new music and I'm gonna have to write something. Do you have a process that you go through, that you like go to a certain place? Because some people have like their she sheds or like under a tree, or you know what I'm saying. Do you have a favorite place that gives you inspiration?
It mostly comes to me when I'm driving. Like,
Wow.
Yeah.
When you can't write.
I know. That's when I probably shouldn't do this, but I'll hit like record on my phone and just like sing a line or two and use that, go home and listen to what I sang in the car and then try to go off that.
Yeah, I like that. Hey, there's nothing wrong with the voice notes. You know, sometimes you have to use those because God knows you can't text or take notes in the car. So that's good that we do have those things. So have you ever collaborated with another artist?
A little bit. I did a recording a few years ago with Drew Plowman in the Ruckus. We did a cover of Smokey Robinson's Cruisin'. So, but where I'm from, there's not a whole lot of options to collaborate with people. So whenever I can, I take the chance.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So you, I read on your website, like I got a lot of information from your website. Thank you, because that's like a treasure trove, and your pictures are just beautiful, especially the ones in the wash tub. I love those. It's so country, you know. I love that. So you perform all over Southern West Virginia and Virginia.
Yeah.
And you also have played at one of my favorite places, Dollywood. I used to work there. I worked there in 2 seasons, 2018, 2019, at that home decor store called Mountain Laurel. Yeah, I love that. So, so you performed there. Tell the viewers when you performed at Dollywood.
I performed summer 2021, and it's so cool just because I love Dolly Parton. Anything Dolly Parton, I love it. So I was stoked to play there. It was awesome.
I did too. So did you have your own show? Like, where did you perform?
It was like the front porch stage, and I played just like a few sets throughout the day for a couple days there, and it was just me up there with my guitar, and people came and listened, and it was really cool.
You know, that first of all, the experience in itself is really cool, but to have that on your resume, that looks good, because I know what goes into. Did you try out? Did you go like in January? Or did somebody call you and say, "Can you come and play?" Or how did you get that part? Or how did you get that gig?
I was actually playing at Old Red in Gatlinburg, and one of the guys I think that's over like the performances and stuff, he came to Old Red and saw me, and then ended up emailing me, and we worked it out there.
So I was gonna say, it's a big deal to get a gig at Dollywood. It really is. They have this whole process in January every year, auditions and stuff, and it's a huge deal. So for you to for him to come see you, that was an open door right there from God. That was great.
Yes.
So congratulations. Now, by the time this interview airs, you will have already played at the Dreammore, because you're getting ready to do that this weekend on the 22nd. And today's the 17th. So how happy are you about that? How excited?
I'm so excited. I've never been, and I get to stay there, so I've never stayed. I'm usually like a 40-night type of girl hotel, so I'm really excited to even stay there, but to play there, I'm really excited.
Have you ever seen the inside of Dreammore? Or
I've been in there once, but I've never stayed. I just went in there once and came back out.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to pray for you that Dolly somehow sees your performance. When I read that you were playing there, I was like, I hope Dolly sees her. And, you know, I mean, I don't know what the odds are that she will, but I'm going to pray that she'll see you, because you love her. And you also, when you came in and introduced me to your mom's name is Dolly. I was like, how fitting is that? You know, that's so cool. So have you always loved Dolly Parton?
Yeah.
I have to.
Ever since I started singing, she's been one of my favorites.
Yeah,
so.
I have too. Ever since I was my grandparents used to watch. My grandparents raised me, and they used to watch the Porter Wagner show way before your time, almost before mine. And so I remember being so little and laying in the floor in front of the big TV and watching that, and just loving his sparkle clothes and her voice. I love that show. That's when I started loving Dolly, and been a lifelong fan ever since. So, I also read that you are the grand champion of the Pigeon Forge Path to Fame talent competition.
Yeah.
Tell me when that happened.
Let's see. I won that in 2020. So, and I'm not sure if they still are doing it, but it was a big deal. Like, everything was virtual then. So I just sent in a few videos and ended up winning, and got to talk to Craig Morgan, come out here and have a bunch of activities out here. Let's see. I did a photo shoot in Nashville, so it was really cool. There was I think it was a whole country type of thing, and there was 15 finalists, and somehow I got the winning title. So
that's great. That's fantastic. I don't know if you know this or not. I don't know if you follow my show, but we actually hosted a singing competition.
Oh, really?
It started last. I always have these harebrained ideas. They somehow work out, y'all. But I had this idea last summer, and I was like, let's do a singing competition. And my producer, Adam, and Amy, they were like, okay. I don't think any of us thought it was going to go as big as it did.
Yeah.
But it did, and we started taking audition tapes in like October, and then on December the 8th, we all sat down and went through our favorites. And of course, I just judged on who I thought sung the prettiest, but we had actual professional musicians and singers to judge on, like, stage presence and, like, tone and all these things that I don't understand, y'all. Like, I don't understand all this. I'm just like, well, they sung good. But, and then we whittled it down to, like, 12 finalists. One had to drop out, and we had 11 come here over a 2-week period. Perform, and then viewers texted in their favorites. We had close to, I think it was close to 80,000 votes in a 2-week period. Yeah, and then we chose the top 3 out of those. Well, the viewers chose the top 3, and then we had the show live at Old Red on February 12th. So, and crown the winner. Yeah,
that's
so it was pretty neat. So I wish that you could have participated in that.
Yeah, if I would have known about it, I definitely would
Next
have.
Next time you should. Yeah, definitely. So, so I've asked you to sing for us today. Tell me what you're going to sing.
I'm going to sing one of my favorite songs to cover, which is Blue by Leanne Rimes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I love Leanne Rimes.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm going to move out of the way and let you take it away.
All right.
Oh, so lonesome for you. Why can't you be blue over me? Oh, so lonesome for you. Tears fill my eyes till I can't see. 3:00 in the morning, here am I, sitting here so lonely, so lonesome I could cry. Oh, so lonesome for you. Why can't you be blue over me? Now that it's over, I realize those weak words you whispered were nothing but lies. Oh, so lonesome for you. Why can't you be blue over me? Why can't you be blue over me?
That was so beautiful. Thank you so much. Your
Thank
voice
you.
is so pure, and it's just so smooth, and it reminds me a lot of Leanne Rimes. So
Oh,
you have
thank
that
you.
that old country sound, which I think is pretty much almost gone in today's world. You know, we got all this crazy rap country stuff that I just don't like it. I just don't like
it
no,
either.
I just
I
don't.
don't.
I love the old, there's just something about the old country that just it's country.
yeah,
You know, so
it's
yeah.
true.
So what do you have coming up in the future besides the Dream More? Where can people find you? Where can they find your music?
I'm active a lot on social media, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. I have a website, so I try to keep everything up to date there. I play shows just about every weekend. So
Oh, good,
yeah.
good. So if somebody wants to contact you to book you, they just go on your website and do it?
Yeah, I have
Okay.
like a inquiry place at the bottom so they can send me an email. And
Yeah, I think that's how
Yeah.
we got in touch with you. I think
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I can't remember. Listen, my brain is fried. But we will include all of your links at the end of the show on the screen. So if people want to get in touch with you, or listen or look at your website and stuff. So I want to ask you one question: who is on your vision board to perform with? Who would be the ultimate gift in your whole world besides Dolly Parton?
I know, besides Dolly Parton. Oh gosh. Well, most of them are no longer with us. My favorites are like Patsy Cline, Hank Williams.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose somebody besides Dolly Parton, it'd probably be Chris Stapleton. He's one of my
Really?
favorites.
Wow. Yeah. I like
Yeah.
his music too.
And I think we got like such different like styles. I think it'd go good together.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, it probably would. You're right. Yeah, I really like him too.
Oh, yeah.
He's just different. I do enjoy his music. So, listen, I want to thank you again for coming on. This has been so much fun. It's such a
you.
pleasure getting to meet you, a fellow West Virginian. I love that.
Yes.
Yeah, I try to get as many people down here as possible.
I
So, thank you guys for tuning in today. I know you have loved watching Lily as much as I've enjoyed talking to her, and tune in again next week for another great episode. And remember to always dream big, because big dreams do come true.